Lee gets an unconventional title. He's going to be the executive director of research and identity, which is a role we haven't seen before in the NBA. But the Clippers say they believe that Lee can sort of tell stories, communicate with people, really study and know people, and sort of shape sort of an internal and external narrative for their team is going to be so valuable. What do you think of the Clippers sort of going way outside the box and hiring one of our favorite sort of coworkers and contemporaries?
I love it and I hate it because now I don't get to read Lee Jenkins' profiles anymore. Actually, I will say this. In some ways, I extra love it because there was nothing worse when Lee would show up to the same practice facility you were in and you'd look over at him and you'd be like, oh crap.
Great, right.
Lee's here and he's going to write this story way better than me. So I do feel a little bit of relief there, but this is absolutely awesome for Lee, and he's so sensational, one of the best people in this business, and he's going to do a fantastic job.
I mean, I think it's kind of cool that you see someone who's a great observer of human nature, right? We know that about Lee just from reading his stories, who's smart, who's intuitive, who's curious, and a team saying, oh, this is not the conventional
just
path of hiring someone.
Let's
bring that person into our front office. So that's very cool. All right, according to The Athletic, Shams says that Pat Beverley is the Suns' top trade target as they look to fill their starting point guard position. Now, that doesn't mean the Clippers are going to trade him, but the Suns apparently want him. Other candidates include Corey Joseph from the Pacers, Spencer Dinwiddie from the Nets. What do you guys think? I mean, Royce, do you think that Beverley to the Suns makes sense?
I think it makes some level of sense. You know, get a little toughness, get a little bit of grit in there. You got a bunch of young players. They could use some maybe defensively incapable players that they could use a little bit of a boost from somebody like Pat Beverley, I would think, Andre?
Yeah, definitely. Pat Beverley, he's got that edge. He's got, we like to call, he's got that dog in him. And so that's something that the young guys on the Suns, they just drafted Deandre Ayton, #1 overall, and that's the question mark. Can he be a defensive anchor? Maybe Beverley can translate some of that toughness. Plus, they're running an offense where Devin Booker is handling the ball more and more, almost kind of like a James Harden type evolution. And so the fact that Beverley is maybe not a pure floor general, the type that he could go out there and play strong defense and cede the ball to Devin Booker without it being a problem would make him a good fit.
Of course, all the reasons you talk about, besides just the basketball, that Pat Beverley would be good for the Suns, the Clippers are kind of counting on him being good for them in that role too. So I'm curious what Phoenix would offer them in trade that would make them make that trade, but you never know. These things happen.